3, 2, 1. Hey everybody, it's your boy Legacy coming back with a commentary. Obviously Black Ops 2, but this one's gonna be I'm basically gonna be covering a little bit about talking a little bit about the gameplay and a strategy Shadow Unit uses when playing Search. This is obviously the game that was promised a couple weeks ago, but everybody knows due to the fact that I couldn't put up commentaries. But this is the last game to the best of 3 GB against IV. Shout out to them, they're a really cool team and everything, a bunch of great guys. It was a good game. They didn't give us any problems, and they were really polite and everything, and this was a good game, really. And shout out to them, they're pretty awesome. That's why they'll stay as friends, and hopefully we can make streaming buddies. But that's not what I want to talk about. I want to cover here some strategies or what goes on during Search. Alright, I don't know if this is only with me or if it's Shadow Unit or if it's anybody else, but I feel that when you're 3v3 in game battles is not as strong 3v3ing instead of 4v4ing. And what I mean by this is it's kind of hard when you have to split up jobs, and when you're used to playing 4v4s, you know, everybody has a role. It may be search, capture flag, or hardpoint, and what to do in each game type. And I find it difficult that when you're a man down, even though it's a 3v3, they have 3 and we have 3, still feels like it's kind of off. I don't know, maybe it's just the odd number, but I feel like each of us have to pick up that fourth man's job, a little piece of it, and work together to try to fill that role in. So that's what I feel every time we play a 3v3. So I try to avoid 3v3 game battles for the fact that I don't know, the odd number just messes me up. But a strategy we use and Shadow Unit uses, and I think I'm not sure that I know that probably other people use this strategy, but when playing Search, the best thing to do is, if you're gonna rush, have one guy. Well, when it's a 4v4, it's usually 2 ARs. A Shadow Unit runs 2 ARs and 2 submachine guns. So we have the subs rushing through, and then we have the ARs pulling back and really trying to pick off people. So the submachine gunners are going to be rushing, trying to get the easy pick or try to go for a fast plant. As you see here, I'm waiting. But unfortunately nobody could grab it because we had lagged out a party and I was trying to get everybody in party, so I had picked it up. And right now I'm using a sub, which is very rare for me. Every time I play Search, I'm either using the M8 or the AN. But if I run an MSMC, it's either 1, I'm pissed, 2, I want to end the game, or 3, I'm just in a rushing and I'm going for a rush plant. So here I'm running a submachine gun, and you can see that both of my team gets taken out. And I try to take this guy out, but unfortunately he beat me to the punch. But one strategy we use is, if we're gonna send someone up the middle, either on top or below, and they're gonna rush right through the middle and either take a right into B or take a left into A. In this case, I don't know, I think you guys see a little bit of the strategy here being utilized, but this is one of our main strategies that we like to use, only for the fact that we get at least 2 guys already at bombs. By the time the AR comes in and the 2 ARs pull up, we are ready to pick off anybody from a distance while the submachine gunners are just rushing people. So that's the strategy Shadow Unit uses a lot for Search and Destroy, and that's what we use pretty much on every map. We just wait it out, especially if we're on offense. When we're planting, you see here that either Pat or Ziggy would pick up the bomb because they're running a submachine guns, and they would rush either to go for a fast plant. And you see Ziggy using and utilizing the plan we have here. He rushes straight up the middle, and he's gonna go ahead and check their spawn and try to flank. We do a lot of flanking. It's funny because me and Intensity, every time we do 2v2s at night game battles, Search and Destroy, me and him are always flanking, even without even calling out that we're gonna flank. It just naturally just happens. Like I guess you can say great minds think alike. Great minds in a team think alike. But every time we're playing 2v2s, I'm either going for a flank or Intensity's going for the flank. And here you can see that pretty much Ziggy's dominating most of this. And what I try to do is I try to break up the video so you guys get to see pretty much a little bit of everybody and what they're doing in this game. This game, unfortunately, was not, as you could say, in our favor for the fact that Intensity was having connection problems and lagged out twice. So there was a few times where it was kind of like a 2v3, but it wasn't anything bad. He would jump right back in the game and everything, but it was kind of frustrating him because, you know, with bad connection and if you're close to streaks, imagine just lagging out of the game. You just lose all your streaks. Pretty much just makes you pissed off. I'd be pissed off. I mean, it's happened to me before on League Play, but you know, this is game battles. It's way different, and you know, Intensity was getting a little frustrated. So when we took this victory, he was still frustrated because of the lagging, which I don't blame him. I'd be super frustrated too. But as you can see, even though with this bad connection, you're gonna see Intensity pull off some sick shit in this round. Third round, he just destroys and dominates. So as you can see, he's clearing it out. He's making sure that nobody's there. And I didn't even know how he saw this guy. I think he was so pissed off that he was just going super try hard. He got that guy in a drop shot. Even though that guy was already prone and waiting for him, I don't know how he didn't get Intensity. But anyway, he clears out too, and I think I get the kill or Ziggy. But either way, as you can see here, with I think this strategy works a lot when you're on offense. If you're gonna run one side and go for a plant, always go for the fast plant. For the fact that if you take too long, their team can get set up to a point where they're watching both bomb sites and they're watching straight up the middle, and you really can't move anywhere. You don't want that to happen because they basically lock you out of the map, and you're pretty much screwed because any movement you get, they see it. So the one thing we like to do is that we rush. If we're planting, we rush definitely to one of the bombs. We fast plant and then we lock it down from there. That's what we like to do. I think a lot of teams still use this strategy. This strategy is very helpful. It doesn't work all the time. It's not 100%, but about 80% of the time it works for us. And then on defense, what we do is just we rush the two bombs. We have one person watch the bomb that's usually, in this case, depending which team you're on, a lot of people favor B, and they'll push B. And as you see here, we'll send 2 to B to clear it, and then 1 to A to watch over A just in case. And right here, you see me pull off some shots with the A, and obviously you guys, like I said, will always see me run an AR, especially on search. But Intensity is going to back around and try to flank, which was perfect right here because I had distracted them. I was shooting, even though they EMP'd me, I was shooting out there. I don't remember if I got a kill, but I know I had distraction and bought Intensity time to run around and flank them. So we're pretty much set. Everything was going right until this kill right here. The guy took so many hit markers. I know Intensity sprayed a little bit, but he still should have killed him. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. But anyway, like I said, you don't always win all your gun battles. And you'll see here that Ziggy is just going to go straight off. This is one of the last round, and he's just going to go straight off. He's ready to end it. I was tired. I was like, let's get this done, you guys. I think it was like 1, 2 in the morning, and I had been recording and editing all day. So I was kind of tired. So I was like, come on, Ziggy. And since Pat lagged out, it was really just a 2v3, and Ziggy just went off. He just went off. He unloaded and pretty much aced it. So big shout out to Ziggy to help us get our secure our win in capture flag. And if you guys didn't see the CTF, I had posted it a little while ago. I will post a link to watch the first game battles, best 2 of 3 against IV. Hopefully we can scrim them soon. That's what I asked for. But thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like, favor, comment. Any criticism will always help. And thank you guys in 3, 2, 1. See ya.